Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Xah Talk Show. So we start coding emacs lisp today. So let's begin. Emacs lisp audio check, video check. Okay, so we're gonna code the command. Let's see. Close. Go to talk show, today's talk show, and go down. There's emacs lisp coding. Okay, and what are we going to do today? Audio check, video check again. So if you are watching this live, say hi. Hi, Blue. I know you. Blue 3. And if you are watching this offline, play at 1.5 speed and skip around because I ramble. If you don't play at 1.5 speed and don't skip around, then it's gonna be long and boring unless you like to hear my voice. Okay, so today's talk show we're gonna start to do live coding. There are two topics. Okay, emacs lisp, write a go-to character of current number under cursor in the next buffer. So for example, sometimes when you compile or sometimes you call some command, it says error line number 195 something. So you need to jump to line number 195. So usually the error is split. You got the error here. Can you see? So let's stop that. Check. Yeah, so you got error here, says line number something, and your buffer is here. So you want to go to the line number in this buffer. So you can write a command, press a key, it'll jump to the right position. Okay. So sometimes it's line number, sometimes it's character position. Now that's unique in Emacs because in Emacs every cursor is at a particular position. The beginning of the buffer, that's position 1. Okay. Now, by the way, the cursor is meant to be between characters. So the beginning of buffer, that position before any character, that's 0. That's 1. Okay. Remember 1. Start with 1. Then this character is 2, and so on. Okay. Remember, it's cursor means between characters, and the first one is 0 position. Okay, so in Emacs, sometimes it will tell you, character position, it's rare, position something, a number, you want to jump to it, move cursor to it. Okay, let's write that command. Then there's another one, let's worry about that later. Okay, let's do the first one, the cursor position jump. So start a emacs lisp code, okay, and pop it out and define. Am I doing good? It's all good. Heart and say hi and stuff. Okay, so let's say Xah jump, go to char position next buffer. Okay, something like that. That's my command name. Go to char position next buffer. Let's let that be that. Okay, and then we gonna documentation, move cursor to next buffer. So the current cursor position, the number you want to go to, move cursor to the next buffer at position that is under cursor. Okay, something like that. This is not, the wording is not so good because it's hard to understand, ambiguity. So we need to refine that later. Well, another way to say it is the number under current cursor position, jump to it in next buffer, something like that. Okay, something like that. The number under current cursor position, jump to it in next buffer. Okay, create date, version. Let's document it. Okay, let's begin. So the first job is to grab the number. Okay, first job, grab the number. Okay, so if we got a number, what? Okay, a number. You want to grab it. So let's do this let again. Let begin end. Number. Yeah, you want to grab number. How do you do that? Current word. I believe. Yeah, let's do it manually. Okay. Skip char, not char commands. Skip char backward. Okay. Skip char backward. Skip the character backward. Skip it around 0 to 9. Let's see if that works. Limit, we don't care. Let's run it. Okay, let's say okay, let's say a number. Okay, a number. We want to move to the beginning of the number, so let's try that. So the pink window shows all my command codes, so let's try that. So run eval expression, eval this expression, skip char backward 0, 9. Fantastic, it works. So for example, something, let's try it again. Okay, eval expression, meta x code that command, and what expression? This one, skip char backward 0, 9. Does it work? Yes. Okay, so that, and then set x begin position at point. Point means the integer. It returns the integer of the cursor position. Okay, so that's good. Now next we want to do skip char forward. Go back. Okay, skip char forward 0, 9, 2, and limit, we don't care. Okay, then we can test it. Okay, so let's put the cursor here again. Let's test it. Eval expression, this expression, do it. Fantastic, beautiful. So set x end position. Okay, so now we got the beginning position and end position. Now you just want to grab it. Okay, so what you do is buffer substring no properties. Okay, begin end. Okay, and number. So that is a number. Set that to what? To that. Prettify the code. Fantastic, beautiful. Okay, now we got the beginning position, we got end position, and we got the number we want to jump to. Then all you have to do is, what is the command? This command, next window or frame. Let's go to it. Let's just say other frame. Jump to emacs terminology, very confusing. Window means buffer. Okay. This one. Okay, this one. Let me just try that. Okay, so that means if you have a split buffer, like you can split in many ways, that move to the next pane. Okay, that's what this other window mean. Move to the next pane, next pane, next. You see? Okay, so you go to the other pane, then you just go to char and xnum. Okay, now does goto-char offer you? Let's look up the documentation. Does it take another buffer? No, it just takes a position. Okay, good. Now prettify the code. I think we are done. Move cursor to the next buffer at position that is at a position that is under cursor. Okay, let's use that. That is more clear. So which one is more clear? A, the phrasing for this documentation, or B? B is the number under current cursor position. Jump to it in next buffer. Okay, so which one is has more clarity? Tell me. Chokerman, hi. So so this is okay. So let's not worry about that. Okay, so eval the buffer. Fantastic. Now we can try it. So let's see. So what is the current buffer position, cursor position of this right now. So let's so we can, let's say here, okay, so we call describe char. It will tell you position 218. Okay, copy it. Okay, so new buffer. Well, actually, let's leave it now. Actually, well, anyway, so 218, and now let's move the cursor somewhere else to the bottom. Okay, so now we want to call this command. Okay, so call Xah. What is the name? Go to char position. Go to position next buffer. Okay, do it. Failed. Integer or marker 218. So, oh, you forgot to change string to number because the goto-char requires a number, but your xnum is a string. You see, buffer substring. So, string to num. Okay, that eval the buffer split and go to that. Okay, now if you call it, it will move it to somewhere to here. Okay, let's see. MetaX, go to it. Fantastic and beautiful. Can you guys see? Fantastic, we've done it. So let's move to position. That's done. You know, so it's syntax correct. So that is today's fruit. Now we need to write another one. Go to line. Okay. So, but let's rename this. Go to position. Wait, it needs to be. Let's say go to char next buffer. Okay, that is more in sync with how Emacs name it, because in Emacs you have the goto-char command. It doesn't say go to position, but it says go to char. So this will be Xah go to char next buffer. Okay, fantastic and beautiful. Now put it back. Cut, paste, syntax color the whole, and now pop out this one. Now this one is go to line number next buffer. Okay, move closer to next buffer. That at position at line number that is under cursor. Okay, let's just use that. Okay. Okay, fantastic. We just modify this. So what to do? So you need to grab the number like before. We have it. Then you grab the number. Yes. Then you go to line. So instead of go to char, go to line. Describe function. Go to line. Do we have it? Yes. It's defined in this simple emacs lisp simple.el. Go to line, counting from line 1 at beginning of a buffer. Okay, if called interactively, whatever. Okay, so what? So line number buffer. Oh, it takes a buffer in this case and relative. Okay, so we'll copy it. Go to line. That's what we want. Close it. Go to line. That's it. That is it. Okay, now eval the buffer. So now Emacs also know this command. Now let's find the line. Okay, so let's find the line. What is this line number? Does it say? So search for line. Okay, you see Emacs usually doesn't tell you line numbers. Emacs is like character oriented. It doesn't go by line. In most other editors, they go by line number, then column number. But Emacs is like, that is not the native behavior. The native behavior is by characters position. Okay, so this go to line. So that will work. Yes. So what else we need to think about? Other window, then go to line. I think that's it. Oh, you need to determine what line is this. Okay, this line 5. Okay, so let's say eval the buffer. Let's switch to empty. Let's say line 5. Okay, now call Xah go to line number next buffer. Do it. Fantastic. Let's try it again. Do it. Fantastic. Now let's move it to the top. Fantastic. It always move here. You see? Fantastic and beautiful. Now put it back. Color the buffer. Show in browser. Fantastic. Task complete. Okay, so am I doing good? Thank you guys. Pay me, okay? Go to xahli.info and pay. Technically, we are done. Now we can continue to do the next one, or we can leave that tomorrow. So it's only 15 minutes. I think let's leave it tomorrow, okay? Shall we? Fantastic, thank you. Boss Jahat. Setting Skater 3 server Mahjong Way Pecan. What the fuck? That's a name scam. Let me show you about that one. Okay, name scam. So you go to Xahli info, and go to the home page. Go down, and go all the way down. Here is how you pay me: Patreon, Amazon gift card, PayPal. Okay, copy my email address and paste it. Then you can send me money. Okay, but now we need to go to scams and spam and SEO, those scams. And we got a name scam, so they are dated. So this is my documentation of the web spam, scam, and SEO. SEO is actually part of the scam and spam created by Google. Okay, so so over the years, every year or two, there's a different fashion and trend, different techniques of spam or scam. Okay, so in year 11, actually it goes back to year 1990s, but I only started to write about it. So the first one, 2011, translation SEO scam. Okay, what they will do is that they will send you an email, politely request to translate one of your pages in different language, for example, English, right? I write English. So they will say, we are in Russia, or we are in India, or not India, but Russia, or, some other country. We need, can we please translate your article into our language? I'm asking for permission, but actually, so their website is actually just a spam website, like lots of random ads. Okay, so they want your article, which is supposed, they pick an article you wrote, very popular. They want a copy of it in their website, translated in other language. But their website, you look at it, it's like full of like ads and gambling ads, casino ads, or whatever, or male brides, So that's a translation SEO scam. They have people nice and gently write you an email asking for your permission for this translation. They never mention, oh, by the way, we got 1,000 ads on our website. That's so lots of techniques. So this is 2011. Now let me mention this particular one, Setting Skater 3 something. Okay, so that would be 2012, 2014, five spam 2014. That still happens today. Today we got thoughtbot like spam, like on Twitter. The minute, the second you post, within a second, you got people, thoughts, girls, like, girls, thoughtbots, they like your post. Like within a second, happens often. So favorite spam. Okay, so anyway, so there's a lot of it. Okay, different techniques. But then Yeah, so here we were talking about the Insta Thoughtbot scam. So you can see some of them. Insta Thoughtbot, like the moment, like within a second you post, you got all these girls who likes your post. So here's some examples. Okay, my documentation of society. Now this is we are looking for there YouTube spam comments of random person names. Okay, so this happened in 2024, beginning September, precisely beginning September. Okay, so when you on YouTube, you got lots of these comments. Like every day, you got 10 or something. Like I have documentation of it, and what they post is just random people names. Like this one, Lori Cape, then Wolf Meadow, and this one Dorothy Ridge, this one Emily Drive, this one Thompson Richard Garcia Paul Martin Donald. This one same guy. So he posted several. Like this continued. This lasted for like for a month. Okay, you just got these random accounts posting just names. This go on and on to your YouTube video. Okay, so this I just want to mention my documentation of the spams and scams. Now, but we got this guy, setting scatter 3 server mahjong ways pecan similar. Don't know what that is. Okay, that's it for today. Bye, guys. So we wrote this fantastic. The other one we'll do next day. Okay, we wrote this, which is pretty good. I should show an example where. Okay, let's show an example actually, where the actual error happens. Okay, so let's go to Unicode. Let's go to my web dev page. So let's go to HSL color. So you got JavaScript that generates the syntax for the hue, saturation, lightness, color syntax for CSS. You see, you can generate random colors and then you can just copy it. Okay, so this page has a JavaScript. Search for JS. There it is. Open it. Warning, there's a TypeScript exists. I'm opening TypeScript instead. Indeed, this is TypeScript. Okay, so you see this TypeScript. This is JavaScript. The JavaScript is automatically generated. Let's delete it. So now it's good. Now it's just TypeScript. Open it. So now let's press a key to compile it. Command successful. Okay, so now go back to the directory, refresh. Refresh, you can see the JavaScript version is generated. Okay, now go to TypeScript again. Now this time let's make an error somewhere. Okay, TTTT. Let's see. Now compile. Cannot find name TTTT error. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so let's see. That error is too simple, but it'll work. But so let's move here. So suppose your cursor is somewhere. So you got this error. So you jump to the error line, then you call Xah line number next buffer. Go to line number. Okay, do it. Fantastic. Works. Okay. So now remove that. Compile it. Now it's good. Shells command successful. Okay, bye.